Hi everyone, this is a reading with me. It's me, Moonlight Guidance. I hope you are doing well. This is a reading for you if you are here. Hello and welcome. I feel like, there are messages for you, and this is a very safe space where you are always very welcome. And just before I quickly start, I just wanted to mention, if you ever wanted to purchase any personal services like tarot readings with me, or any rituals that manifest different areas of your life, or any intention items, which lots of people have also seen results with, they are handmade, meditated with, and saged. And there's also thousands of 5-star reviews at the bottom of my website, which is shopmoonlightguidance.com. Everything is always linked in the description box below for your convenience as well. Okay, so let's begin. Let's see what's coming through and what I can tell you. And let's see. Okay. So we have the Four of Swords. Well, this is the Five of Swords, but basically Four of Swords and Five of Swords here. Okay, so I feel here you were very, very comfortable in a situation, and then boom, all of a sudden you were taken out of your comfort zone and you were left in a lot of difficulty. So Five of Swords here definitely shows a very abrupt change that happened, which honestly just makes you feel so confused and so frustrated as to how that even happened. The Five of Swords definitely shows that, you are trying to understand what's happened, but at the same time, you're just really disappointed. You're really disappointed in someone here because they brought you lots of comfort, they brought you a sense of peace, and then all of a sudden they made the complete opposite decision. And I feel like things are pretty stagnant between you both. I do feel like things are stuck. I feel like there may have been some kind of communication issue here. So let's see what's going on. Strength card. You're really trying to have as much strength as possible, as sort of humanly possible in this situation. We see that with Justice as well. You're really just trying to find balance in your life. You're trying not to let everything be about this person. You're trying not to be consumed by basically everything that they did towards you, which has been so hurtful and so frustrating and so challenging, and you feel really, really disappointed in them, and really just very frustrated that they have treated you in this particular manner, because it's not something you ever expected, it's not something you ever wanted, but here you are having to deal with it. So I really feel here that there is a lack of contact. Okay, straight away I can see that with the Strength card as well. There is a huge lack of contact and a huge lack of regard from their side towards you, where you literally feel like there's not anything happening, and you literally feel as well at the same time this sense of you've got to make it right towards me, and that's what I see with Justice. You want justice in this situation, you feel like you haven't really got it, and it's very sort of invalidating and very frustrating for you because you haven't done anything wrong. You really haven't in this situation. So we've got the Four of Wands, okay, which shows that to a degree you still do care about this person. I also feel like they care about you as well. Four of Wands, I feel here that actually what they did towards you was because, so basically what I feel like they did towards you in terms of having no contact was they got swayed very heavily by some friends and some people around them, and these friends I feel were telling them, you know what, live your life, do this, do that, don't do anything that makes you feel really overwhelmed or stressed right now. I do feel like having sort of contact and communication with you was stressing them out because their feelings for you were getting stronger, okay, and with stronger feelings they were starting to panic and get really overwhelmed, oh no, what if I get hurt, what if I do that, am I really ready, so I feel here that they spoke to their friends about the situation. The friends were like, well, you don't have to do anything you're uncomfortable with, right? Sometimes life happens outside of the comfort zone, but their friends kind of deterred them in that way. And so that's what I feel has really happened here. Oh, you don't have to spend your time doing all of this. So they basically released the situation, right? And there's not a lot happening. But the Sun here shows that they are going to they're going to keep missing you. And with that comes a sense here of, oh, I really want you in my life. I want to progress things along with you. I do want to be with you. Whoa, they just kept flipping out. Cards were flipping out today. And that will actually trigger them to, number one, work on themselves and to understand what their life is like without you in it. Which, by the way, will trigger them to feel like, wait a second, I don't want to not have you in my life. I actually need you in my life. I need to have you in my life. I need to do this. I need to do that. So there's a sense here of them having you in their life, not having you in their life, which makes them feel like they need you in their life, right? Because as the days go by, they miss you more and more and more. And that then makes them want to genuinely come into your life and progress towards you. So contact is going to come from their side towards you. Okay, got a very strong time frame here as well, if anybody wants to know it. We have a 5. Now, the time frame always does depend on your circumstance and your situation, which is why I always believe that the personal tarot readings and the paid tarot readings are obviously much better at really looking at your situation, because this is a general reading that can resonate with lots of people, but looking at the time frame specifically in a like personal reading will give you more of an idea. But it shows here sort of like a 5-week energy. Now, for some of you, it could be 5 days. Some of you, it'll be 5 weeks. Or for some of you that have like a really like long drawn out situation, 5 months. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. But for some of you, it could literally happen in 5 days. But if you want a more accurate time frame for your situation, we can really look at that in a personal reading. Okay, so we've got here, yeah, 8 of Swords. They will feel like they don't feel any better, okay? They will feel like, oh, I've cut you out now, like I've let go of you, my life will get better, like everything will be fine. And then they will realize like, oh no, it's not actually fine. I don't feel good without you. And they will feel so awful and so sad and so bad. And they will feel like, oh my God, my life is not great without you in it. Like what the heck? And then they will be triggered to actually make things work with you and progress things with you. So, you know, they might think that their life is like okay without you, but they will actually realize like, no, I actually don't feel any better. I feel worse in my life without you in it. And that will trigger them to contact you and to come forward and to communicate with you and to then progress things with you, because they will feel like they can't be away from you. You know what I mean? So that's the kind of roller coaster of ways. And then they will actually learn to trust themselves more in situations rather than trusting friends or getting advice from people that sort of sway them in a way where they actually make the choices that their friends are telling them to make. They will actually be more confident in making their own choices and being like, yeah, okay, I shouldn't, you know, maybe do something that I'm not comfortable with, but what if this actually could be good for me, you know? So, and then they'll think back and be like, oh, I remember that time when I didn't have contact with you and I felt awful, so, you know, like maybe I should just stick it out and see how it goes. You know, they'll honestly make decisions that are much more connected to themselves rather than them thinking about everything else going on, you know, like they will be more confident and more secure in their own personal choices and decisions rather than just thinking about other things that are just all over the place, you know what I mean? So that's what we have there. I don't want you to move on. Yeah, they're not going to want you to move on, and they will make it abundantly clear to you with their actions. So there is that, because they won't want you to, right? Like this is, they're going to contact you, and this is how they're going to contact you, because they're going to feel bad that they can't actually deal with not having you in their life, because they thought it would be okay not having you in their life, but then they'll be like, no, it wasn't actually okay. Because look, they really do need you. And that is exactly what I've just been talking about in this entire reading. The fact that they will not feel good without you in their life, and the fact that they will want you in their life, and they are going to contact you. And this is how, right? Because they went through that whole thing with friends and then living their life and then realizing that their life is not great without you in it, and that they actually do need you in it. And then they're going to be triggered to do this towards you and progress towards you and make a move, and it all comes together, and then it's like, yeah. And then it's like, yeah. Oh, wow. I feel like we really went through an entire roller coaster. Let's just get a couple of cards to end off this reading. Okay. 10 of Wands. It would be too much of a burden to bear to lose you from their life. And the 2 of Swords here shows as well that they're really sort of like all over the place, right? Like they don't know what to do half the time. They rely on other people's opinions and choices. 10 of Wands shows that this is going to be a situation that they are very burdened by in terms of having no contact with you. The 2 of Swords shows that they will make the opposite decision to what they've done so far, which is the fact that right now both of you don't really have much contact and there's distance and space between you both. But actually the opposite will happen, where they will close out that cycle to then be able to open out that new cycle to then be with you. Okay, so let's just get one more clarifying card, just in case you don't believe what I've just said there, you know, because the cards can look like, oh, well, maybe this is a done situation. It's not. It's the energies that I'm describing. So we've got here the 6 of Swords, which is them moving away from their emotional difficulties to have a bit more peace. The 6 of Swords represents a journey, and this is a journey towards you, okay? And that is exactly what we have here as well, the Fool. This journey towards you to feel more uplifted, to feel brighter, and to basically come towards you. And that's the Fool, starting this connection again from scratch, to have a rejuvenation, to have a rebirth in the connection. So that's what we have here. If this resonates with you or if you claim it, don't forget to comment down below, let me know. The affirmation for this reading is, this is how they will contact me. So if it resonates, don't forget to, comment down below, let me know how it resonates, or comment the affirmation. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the description box below for information on personal services, readings, items, rituals. I also have TikTok and Instagram as well. I post short readings on there every day. Instagram is moonlight.guidance and TikTok is moonlight guidance, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.